Yo, what's good with y'all, man? So for today, we got the only NBA records that'll never be broken, bro. So when you think about unbreakable NBA records, the first thing that comes to my mind is something like, Will Chamberlain's 100-point game or, something like that. But then, judging by the thumbnail of this video, I think they're gonna hit us with some pretty wacky NBA records that we never even would think of. Like, longest streak wearing the same shoes or something like that. So let's check this one out, bro. Should be interesting. And if y'all are new to the channel, make sure you stick around to the end of the video. Leave a like if you like the content. Subscribe for more content like this. But yeah, bro, let's start.
Are the only NBA records that will never be broken. And first, Buddy Hield only needed 3 seconds to score the fastest three-pointer in NBA history.
Okay, see, this is what I'm talking about.
Buddy's
They got the
record will
clock
never be
wrong, but
broken, Devontae Graham took his range to the limit. See, the game was tied when Shai Gilgeous-Alexander threw in a shot from the
oh yeah, we've all seen this. We've all seen this.
But Devontae got the ball right back and launched a prayer from
Yeah.
61 feet away.
Yeah, bro. Bruh. Back then, we used to ridicule the Thunder. Now they're NBA champions, bro. It's crazy to think about.
Damn, he really answered with the longest game.
What is Devontae Graham doing right nowadays, bro?
Davis took his record the furthest.
Ashburn, who could run the baseline. Davis, that'll be counted on a shot.
Woo! Bro, I've not seen this.
Barron hit the longest shot ever measured. But let's take things from long to short. Because we got to talk about the time 2 NBA midgets matched up for a 1 in a million jump ball.
Bro.
With only 27 players.
2 NBA
5'9"
midgets is
under in
crazy.
NBA history. It's rare enough to see 2 short guys on the court together. But to see them line up for a tip-off, that's practically a miracle. So Ulis and Thomas put on a show.
Who won it, though? Hey, Isaiah Thomas won it.
Their record had the whole crowd wanting to see more, but Andre Drummond had everyone wishing they stayed home. Because this dude holds the record for missing the easiest shot imaginable. See, Drummond is one of the worst free throw shooters in NBA history. But one night in Houston, he took it to the next level when he broke the record for the most missed free throws in a game. Andre
Really?
broke the record setting 23 missed free throws.
What?
Professional basketball player failing at the one thing he's paid to do is embarrassing. But this next record,
Bro, 23 missed free throws? How many did he hit? How many times did he go to the line? 23 missed free throws, bro? No.
Chance of putting up numbers so awful because Jamison Curry had the shortest NBA career on record. See, he was drafted in 2007, and after 3 years in the pros, he finally got the call to the big leagues. And on January 25th, 2010, he signed a 10-day contract with the LA Clippers.
Okay.
Curry suited up for what he thought was the beginning of his stardom. But his big moment came with just 3.9 seconds left in the third quarter, his first NBA moment. But he never thought it would be his last. See, the next day, his career was cut short into a new record, the fastest career ever. But our next player...
Wait, what happened? Why?
NBA moment. But his moment came with just 3.9 seconds left in the third quarter, his first NBA moment. But he never thought it would be his last. See, the next day, his career was cut short into a new record, the fastest career ever. But our next
Bro,
player...
why? Did he even get a chance? Like, why did they just cut him? That's crazy, bro.
As the most disrespectful player ever. Because any chance Rasheed Wallace got, he was barking at the other team, fighting his own players and even fans.
We just saw this. We saw he picked up 41 techs in a season.
I mean, his beef with the officials was so intense, he couldn't even make eye contact.
Timeout LA. Whack, get out.
Bro, that is crazy. He just said, whack, get out. Nah,
but in the
that is crazy.
He could have put a cap on his rage, so he went to the history books with 41 technical
Yeah,
fouls
I've
in
seen
a
this.
single season. And she wasn't finished because he set another record for the most ejections of all time when he retired with 27 disqualifications. But he had nothing on Dennis Rodman because he became an NBA legend by setting records as the league's biggest bad boy. Now, Rodman's legal issues go all the way back to when he was a kid. See, in 1973, Dennis had his first arrest after stealing watches from an the airport he was working at that were worth
Whoa.
thousands. And his rebel attitude followed him straight to the league, and he's still racking up charges. Because Robin piled on charges of DUIs and public intoxications for a total of over 100 arrests.
That's
He
not cool,
really
man.
set the record for the most arrests in NBA history. But Oliver Miller's record had
Most
him
arrests?
for life. Because he tipped the scales to become the fattest player of all time.
Bruh.
Now, when Oliver first came into the league, he was destined to be a rising star. I mean, in just his second season, he was Charles Barkley's backup, but the success went straight to his head because he rewarded himself by becoming the laziest player in NBA history. By his third season, he was bouncing around teams just to fill roster spots, and in the process, he ballooned to 370 pounds.
How
which
many
made him
kilograms
a
is that?
walking hazard.
180? 175?
That's a lot of beef.
Dude just needed to shed a few more pounds, and he could have been setting the good kind of records like James Harden. See,
Bruh.
Harden holds a piece of NBA history that's only getting bigger. I'm
Y'all
talking
remember
about
when
his
Harden
reign
put the fat
over
suit on?
4-point play where he has made defenders look silly his entire career.
2 to play. Hard.
He has the most 4-point plays?
Puts up the three, got hit. Shot's good. And one. Five's eliminated.
Yeah. Bro, 2019, 2017, 2018, 2019 Harden, bro.
Now look, Harden's extremely
Chef's
rare
kiss.
95 4-point
Even
plays.
though I'm obviously still a Warriors fan, and I was at the time. Even though I hated how he did us, especially during the regular season, bro, I can't deny greatness, man.
blown everyone out the water. Because Steph Curry only has 51, and the next closest is JJ Redick with 56. So the beard has doubled this insane.
Wait, how many does Harden have?
4-point play. Now look, Harden's extremely rare 95 4-point
95?
play everyone out the water. Because Steph Curry only has 51, and the next closest is JJ Redick with 56. So the beard has doubled this insane shot that nobody has a chance
Yeah,
to
that's
catch
crazy, bro.
if he's still making plays like this.
This is for the lead.
Harden's record is untouchable, and so is the Memphis Grizzlies. Because in 2021, they stepped on the court with the Oklahoma City Thunder and handed out the biggest ass whooping in NBA history.
Yeah, I know this. 73-point win or something like that. I think the score is 152 to 79.
Pulls the trigger, and he hits from three. Melton drives. Adams lays it up and lays it in.
Bro, look at the scoreboard, yeah. Bro, it's crazy because the Thunder got revenge on him this year in the playoffs, bro. Game 1, I'm pretty sure, was like this. I got that score exactly correct, 152 to 79. That's crazy.
At some point, they just needed to.
And look at them now, bro.
Players never know
They're
when
NBA
enough is
champions.
enough, even when there's an NBA championship at stake. See, it was Game 7 of the 2018 Western
Oh yeah,
Conference
27 straight missed
and the
threes.
Rockets humiliated themselves with the most consecutive three-point misses ever.
Yeah. Bro, I swear, till this day, Rockets fans on Twitter be talking about the most rigged game ever, bro. How do you rig 27 missed three-pointers, bro? Explain that to me, please. I'll listen with an open mind.
Harden for three. Harden. They are in their grill. Here's Harden. Way off.
Y'all better not say those were fouls, by the way, bro. He was clear as day baiting.
Best quarter, and they're always in striking distance. A reason for three. Durant out 4 of 10 from the field. That ball was deflected.
And after 27 straight misses,
I watched this
they
game
set a
live.
record that will haunt them with championship nightmares forever. But
Yeah.
the NBA hasn't gotten shorter than Muggsy Bogues. Because standing at just 5'3", Muggsy defied all odds to become the smallest player to ever step on
Bro,
the
that is
hardwood. Think about
crazy
that. He was
inspiration,
shorter than
bro.
most middle school basketball players. Yet he carved out a 14-year career
Yeah,
in a league
that's
dominated
legendary,
by
man.
giants. And bro didn't use his height as an excuse because it was his superpower. I
Yeah.
mean, opponents underestimated him while he used his incredible
Bro.
speed and court vision to dish out over 6,700 assists.
Nah,
in his career,
the thing is, though,
making
about
him the
smaller
ultimate
players,
floor
bro, they're a
general. Muggsy
hell
was
of-
straight fearless. Like
Okay,
the
they're
time
really
he
good
went
defending.
toe-to-toe with Patrick Ewing
Like at the
7
perimeter,
foot monster.
perimeter, bro. At the 3-point line is what I mean. Because I've faced this recently, bro, with a smaller defender on me, bro. Yeah, they're really, trying to go for the steal, very, very grabby. They're trying to compete with you physically. But yeah,
A player like
One way you could beat him, though, is just,
But we
driving to the
tell you about
rim,
his teammate,
bumping
who
them
was
along
his
the way, and just
complete
going for the layup,
opposite.
though.
See, standing at an insane 7'7", Manute is the tallest player in NBA history. Dude was out there playing on stilts. But what makes his legacy truly unbreakable is his shot blocking dominance. This guy,
Bro,
had
I
more
I
career
just saw
blocks than
a
points. He
fact
was so nice at
which
blocking
talked
shots.
about
In
how
1995, he set the single game record.
Manute Bol played every one of his games drunk. Like, he took a beer before every game he played for, like, some reason. I forgot what reason it was, but, bro, that is crazy, bro. He was nerfing himself. Like,
15 blocks may never be touched, but this next player
15
set a record that is
blocks?
straight mythical. Now, when you think of unbreakable NBA records, you probably imagine the greatest players to ever touch a basketball, like Jordan, LeBron, or Kobe. But you never think of this average Joe named Tony Snell. But he
oh yeah, Tony Snell. But bro, Kyle Kuzma did him one better, bro.
During the 2020-2021
Kyle Kuzma did that into this year's playoffs.
Player in NBA history to shoot 50% from the field, 50% from three-point line.
Oh, we're not talking about that.
100% from the free throw line. That's right. He didn't miss a single free throw all season. Now, there's only been 10 players in league history to have a season
50, 50, and 100.
40,
Nice.
and 90 splits. So you better put some respect on Tony Snell's name, because he accomplished something your favorite NBA.
I thought he was going to talk about the 0-0-0-0-0 game.
Something only Superman could accomplish. I'm talking about how Dwight Howard wasn't just a dominant big man, he was a straight-up dunking machine. Standing at 6'10",
Oh yeah, he has the most dunks, I think.
And the hops of a trampoline.
Like
he
the
turned every game into a dunk contest.
Yeah.
See, his jaw-dropping 2,950 career dunks made him the greatest dunker to graze a rim.
Yeah, I saw this a few days ago on Twitter. He has the most number of dunks in like since they started counting dunks or something like that.
He proved himself when he grabbed the record for being the tallest dunk contest winner ever when he put on the Superman cape.
Oh my God.
Yep.
A second straight 50.
Yeah, Shaq just had to sit his ass down and watch the real Superman fly. But this next dunk champion has an
Vince Carter.
unbelievable record that nobody ever wants. See, Vince is an NBA legend, no doubt about it. I mean, the man played 1,541 games across an insane 4 different decades. Vince was around for Y2K, flip phones, Vines, all the way to TikTok trends. But longevity like that came with a price. Because by the time he hung up his sneakers in 2020, Vince Carter had set a far less glamorous record. The most losses by any player in NBA.
Oh, really?
Vince racked up 756 losses. Think about that for a second. 756 L's. And the crazy part, the play that sealed his fate as the biggest loser ever came with a standing ovation.
Vince Carter checking into the
Bro, come on, that's foul.
first man to play in the NBA in 4 different decades. Standing ovation at State Farm Arena.
Vince was conflicted in his last game, to say the least, but Steph Curry really deserved his applause. See, Steph didn't just break the three-point record, he obliterated it. And the wildest part, nobody thought he'd even make it this far. I mean, think about it. Steph came into the league as a skinny, small underdog, standing just
I love to
6'2"
see
and barely
Steph
pushing
propaganda, man.
185 pounds. Scouts doubted him, saying he was too frail, too one-dimensional, and wouldn't survive in a league full of giants.
Haters.
Let's not forget, his ankles were made of glass.
Bro, that's why when anybody tells you can't do it, bro, don't listen to them, bro. For real.
Surgeries and missed more than 50 games in just his 3rd season. Some people even thought the Warriors made a mistake drafting him at all. Fast forward to now, and Steph didn't just survive, he changed the entire NBA. And on December 14th, 2021, at
He's the most influential player ever, bro, in the NBA history. Right there with MJ.
Three-pointer, breaking Ray Allen's all-time record.
He did it in like half of the games played, I think. Honestly, if he keeps going the next until he retires, bro, like the same way, nobody's touching that record, bro. I feel like.
Pull-ups like their free throws and step back so disrespectful they sent defenders to another dimension. He broke his own record for the most threes in a season.
Yeah. Yeah, this 402 record is never getting broken, I feel like.
Season record is 402.
Steph
Bro.
turned the three-point line into his personal playground, but everyone truly wanted to be like Mike. Because when you talk about Michael Jordan, you're not just talking about championships and MVPs. See, MJ's legacy is defined by some records and feats that are simply untouchable, because he revolutionized the game itself, like in the 1986 playoffs when he set a record for the highest scoring playoff game ever, dropping an unbelievable 63 points.
63, okay. That's the most in the NBA playoff history? What is the second most? Because I know Butler had 55 or 56. LeBron had 51, obviously. Curry had 47.
And it wasn't just about one night. Jordan reigned as the most dominant scorer for a decade. I mean, he finished his career with 10 scoring titles, the most in NBA history. And here's a record that's even crazier. In 1996, Michael Jordan became the only player to win the NBA MVP.
Bro, I have a doubt. Has Kobe, not to like, downsize Kobe or nothing like that, but has Kobe ever had like a 40-plus point performance in the NBA Finals? Like, let me know. Not just for research purposes, bro. I'm not trying to push any propagandas or agendas here, but yeah.
Individual awards in the NBA.
Maybe I'll check that out later.
Records of basketball royalty, his off-court records were
Because I've never heard of like an iconic NBA Finals performance from Kobe. Besides like maybe even the ones with Shaq, I think in one of them he averaged like 15 points or something like that. But yeah, let me know.
Record-breaking shoes. See, in 2023, his Air Jordan 13 auctioned for $2.2 million. That's right,
yeah.
$2.2 million for a pair of the most expensive sneakers in world history. Michael Jordan's records are truly unparalleled. But we have one final GOAT to talk about on our list, because LeBron James is the embodiment of longevity and greatness. And if you thought he was slowing down, think again. LeBron is rewriting the record books, and he's not even close to done yet. See, after he passed Kareem to become the all-time leading scorer ever, he never stopped on his way to become the first to reach 40,000 points scored.
To be honest, I don't think anybody's beating 40K, bro. Not gonna lie. That is one of the most unbreakable records, if I'm being honest. It's one of the records that seems very achievable, but at the same time is unbreakable.
Because this season against the Kings, he broke Kareem's all-time minutes record with 57,471 total.
Next season he's breaking the most ever seasons or something like that, right?
Making plays like this. 40,000 points, most minutes played, and still at an elite level. LeBron James isn't just breaking records, he's proof that superheroes exist right in front of our eyes. And his records are never ending. Jordan is still the GOAT though.
Okay. Steph is the GOAT, bro. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the video. Let me know if y'all liked it, bro. Subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys next time.